Welcome to Girlfriends Unwine. Today we have milk and cookies, and there's 2 reasons for that, and we'll tell you why. One, as you can see in our background, we are in Christmas season, so it's always good to have milk and cookies
for Santa.
Yes.
And the second, I don't know if you guys can tell, but by our faces we're gaining weight because not only because of the cookies, but we're pregnant, both of us. We're so excited.
Yes. So about a month after Grace found out she was pregnant, I found out I was pregnant too. We're about 5 weeks apart.
I think so. Let me see my app.
We're about 5 weeks apart. While she sees her app, a funny thing in her video when she found out she was pregnant, the first thing she said, "Carrie, great name," and I listened like a good friend. I listened, and it happened. So yes, she's 25 weeks, right?
Yeah, 25 weeks and 3 days.
And I'm 20 weeks and 3 days, exactly a month.
Like, oh yeah, because my due date is March 28th, and then yours is April 28th.
April 28th, yeah.
That is crazy if that actually happens. But today we just wanted to kind of update you guys because we're so far ahead. I'm about to enter into my 3rd trimester, so we're both in our 2nd trimester right now. And we just want to kind of let you guys know how pregnancy has been up till then and see our different experiences, because this is my 2nd pregnancy. I do have a 3-year-old. You might hear him in the background. And this is her, she's going to be a first-time mom, so I think it'll be interesting to, you know, kind of also if you didn't know like how pregnancy was or what surprised you and stuff like that.
Yeah. Do you want to start with like, what you've been doing, or you want me to start with?
Okay. Yeah, so for my 1st trimester, it was kind of similar with Elijah. With Elijah, I did throw up quite a bit, but this time the nausea was just like crazy. I would throw up multiple times a day, all day. Like I was bedridden. Like I was literally, my husband would call me like a blob. I think I mentioned this in the prior video. So that was very different compared to Elijah, just because it was more extreme. It was kind of the same, but just more extreme. Thankfully, after the 1st trimester, it did dwindle down a bit. I did throw up a little bit entering into my 2nd trimester, but now it has gone away, like almost all of it. The only time I get nauseous is late at night if I don't eat anything, but I think that's kind of normal. But how was my 1st trimester? I was just kind of miserable the whole time. How about you for your 1st trimester?
My 1st trimester was actually pretty good.
I'm jealous.
Opposite of Grace. So the only reason I found out I was pregnant is because I just had like a feeling. I had a quick feeling, so I went and I got like a 99-cent store pregnancy test, and it came out positive. And then after that, we did a whole mission that probably later on I'll share in our Instagram, a video of Grace and I going like almost at midnight getting like 4 more pregnancy tests just to double check. And then after that, I even did a blood test because I was doing fine. I just had like that gut feeling, like I didn't even drink wine or anything. And all I can remember is eating a lot. I started eating a lot and sleeping a lot. I didn't get nausea, nothing like at all. One thing that, yeah, I was fine. And one thing that started like almost at the end of the 1st trimester and beginning of the 2nd, and is still now, is heartburn. Heartburn has been there for
your friend.
Yeah, it's my friend. At night, day, water, sour, anything I eat, even this, I'm gonna get heartburn in a little bit. So I think that's the only thing that's like pretty much.
Has anything happened to like your body or any symptoms that you had no one told you about, or were you kind of aware of everything?
Well, definitely the heartburn. The heartburn, they told me maybe it'll happen, but it's, like I said,
it's bad.
Like 1st trimester, and now it's really bad. And then let me see, my bump is growing different from Grace's. I thought all bumps were the same, but mine, like Nate says, I have an egg shape and she has like a basketball shape.
I have a big belly though.
Yeah. So it's a little different. What else? One thing I do have to say when I first got pregnant, I think I mentioned it to you. That I was scared. I was like super scared. Like as soon as I found out I was pregnant, because I have a lot of, not a lot, but a couple of people around me that unfortunately either had a miscarriage or lost a baby. So that was just scary. Like as soon as I confirmed that I was pregnant, I remember I was like crying scared one night because I'm like, what if I don't carry the baby right? Or because they, you know, the doctor and everywhere, they always scare you about your first trimester of how anything can happen, don't tell anyone. And I was like, I guess it got to my head, so I was a little scared. I only told a few people, and then as I felt a little bit more confident, I started telling more people that I was pregnant. But yeah, that first night I was like, oh my god, I am pregnant. And then I just started crying because I'm like, what if I do something wrong, carry something, like all these things were in my head. So, but other than that, Nate and I have been super happy. Can't wait to find out what it is. Did you say what you're having?
Oh yeah, so I'm having a girl. So I think that's why my pregnancy is super different compared to Elijah, because I am having a girl. We found out, and you guys are gonna find out this weekend, right?
Yes. So this weekend we're gonna have a little gender reveal to find out if we're having a boy or a girl. We already have the names ready, but we'll let you know the next video what it is.
Yes. And I'm trying to think if there's any other similarities in different. Oh, my belly button. This is like a weird thing, but my belly button when I was pregnant with Elijah, like it never became an outie. It was always just like straight. Now I have an outie, and I'm not even in my 3rd trimester, so I'm like, oh, that thing's gonna just pop. Like it's gonna be nasty. I don't like it, but it's part of the. I still don't have my linea negra that they say, like the linea negra. Yeah, I don't have it yet. It comes for me like later on.
That's funny. You know what? Because so my belly, I told you guys, my stomach is different. Mine is in. My belly button is in, and I actually have that line.
Oh yeah, I think people get it different times.
After the video. Like, but I have the line, but my belly button is in.
Yeah, no, my line I think it's faint, but it's not like any dark. I don't know if you knew this or it has happened to you, but yeah, your nipples get really dark. Mine are super duper dark by this point.
And it's getting bigger around here for sure.
Oh yeah, my boobs got, I had, prior to my, like any pregnancy, I had big boobs. After Elijah, they got like raisins. And then now they're like how they were before, which is nice. I kind of hope they stay filled up, but I doubt it with the breastfeeding and all that stuff.
That's one thing I did notice, because I do not have big breasts. I've always had small ones. And that's like the first thing that grew before my bump is my breasts.
Yeah.
And they haven't gone like they haven't gone like huge, but they're like
And do they get tender? Like did they hurt in the beginning or no?
Yes, they get a little tender. And then what, I know this is probably TMI, but just for girls. So you know when you lay down, like they stay firming up. Like,
yeah. They're like more perkier.
One thing that did happen to me, I think I mentioned it to you too. I had this pain in one of my left breast. Like pain, like stabbing pain. So bad, like one side only, or like for a couple of hours, and then I just googled it and said it was like drinking milk, but that was really painful.
And I'm trying to think, oh, with Elijah I would get leg cramps at night. I've been noticing that like my body wants to get leg cramps, but I haven't had any, and so I'm praying I don't get them, because I remember I just hated them so much, and I got them pretty early on with Elijah, so I'm surprised I haven't gotten them yet.
I got some.
You got some?
Mm-hmm.
They suck.
I don't think they're like that bad, but because I just wake up at night and I'm like, oh, and I don't wake me up.
Oh no, for me I would like scream. It was bad. I don't know if I just didn't have, if it scared me or what, but I'm trying to think. Oh, with Elijah, 2nd trimester, I like got your sex drive. My sex drive went up, and I've heard it was like normal and stuff like that. You get like these wild dreams, you know, it's fun. And then so since with this pregnancy, like my 1st trimester, I just did not do anything, and I was so sick. I was looking forward to that. I don't know if it's just because I'm tired or because the toddler or have so much in my life, but my sex drive isn't up, you guys.
It's funny because every time you mention it, I'm like, yeah, I did have that, or I didn't, but the dreams.
Yeah, right? They're crazy, and they're so vivid, and
bad.
you're just like, what? Like it's random. Huh? No, we're not all done. I'm trying to think what else.
Yeah, so I've had the dreams, which
I feel like they say
enjoy.
Ooh, next thing. I'm trying to think. Right now, I do feel like I'm out of breath constantly. And sometimes I feel like, oh my God, I just ran and I can't catch my breath. Or if I sit down for too long, like at the top, like right in between my like breast and my belly, I don't know if it's because I'm squeezing or something, but it starts like hurting, so I have to like stretch it. But it's also like I sit down for so much of the day, so that's kind of weird.
I only felt like I was losing my breath when I go out with a mask.
Oh yeah,
Like it's extra. Actually, for the women's, we had a women's service, and I was like the host, and everybody right after they're like, "Can you breathe?" Because I kept breathing really hard with the mask, and then myself.
that does suck. Being pregnant with mask just sucks, especially when first trimester, like pregnant, nauseous with the mask. I'm just like, oh, I felt like puking all the time. It was not good. Do you have any like weird cravings?
I didn't for a while, but then there was a few of them. One of them was I woke up at 1 in the morning and I just wanted a Snicker. I remember I put on my Instagram I wanted a Snicker, and until I got my Snicker, I was good. Then another one is again in the middle of the night I wanted a McFlurry Recess.
I don't think I've ever had.
But they don't have Reese's ones anymore, so that didn't happen. And then once I had the macaroni salad craving, so Nate went to Hawaiian barbecue and just got me a macaroni salad thing, and then some al pastor tacos. But I think that one's normal.
That's normal.
If you know me, I love tacos, but yeah, I was able to eat that too. I think that's.
I can't think. I just crave like bad food. Which my first trimester I only wanted salty, spicy, lemony stuff, just I think because of my nausea. And then second trimester is like, give me all the sweets, donuts, chocolate, cookies, ice cream. He moved it. I thought it was gonna fall. Get it, Papa? Can you fix it?
With the light.
So yeah, I wanted all the sweets, and I still have a sweet tooth, hence the cookies. So with Elijah, I gained a total of 40 pounds my whole pregnancy, and this time around, I'm hoping to go to give birth at a midwife center, and they want to cap me at 35 pounds. That's like the max I can gain. And so I don't really think about like what I eat, and I'm not working out. We were working out hardcore before our pregnancies, but then just nausea hit, and I just have no.
Once in a while.
Yeah, she walks once in a while, like, ooh, it's like a blue moon if I walk. But so now I've gained a total. I think I'm gaining a little bit slower. I don't know why. Maybe it's just because she's a girl, because for sure I'm eating crap. But I gained a total of 17 pounds right now, which I feel like it's a good pace because I still have 3 more months to go.
I'm scared to share mine, so please don't judge me.
You haven't gained more than me.
Well, but I'm 5 months, and I'm like right behind her.
She's 1 month before me.
Yeah, that's true. So I'm 5 months, and I'm 13 pounds.
That's not bad, I don't think.
Yeah.
Let us know how much you guys gained total. I gained 40 pounds, and I didn't care because my doctor didn't make it a big deal. But this time I'm like, okay, it's a midwife center, so I have to just be a little bit more careful. But I'm not watching what I'm eating, which is.
I have my days.
Where you watch, where you eat?
Yeah, and my days I don't know.
Sometimes I feel guilty because there's a baby inside me. I should care.
Yeah. I feel the same.
Oh, plus my prenatal, my husband's here, he's gonna get mad. But yeah, that thing
Didn't I give you an alarm on your
Do you take it every day?
Yeah.
I don't know how she does it. I don't know. Well, in the first trimester, I didn't want to go I threw up. Nowadays, this week I took it like twice, 3 times. I don't know. It's like whenever I remember, like, I'm like my prenatal, and I take it. But I'm not religious about it. With Elijah, I don't think I did the same thing. I just suck at taking it so bad. I don't know if you know, this is TMI too. You're like, I'm definitely more gassy. And before, like my farts are silent and they don't smell. This time they're silent and they smell. That's what I've noticed. I think with both my pregnancies, I think that's kind of normal. You just are gassy.
I can relate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like they just smell all the time. I'm trying to think of what else. Oh, I don't know if this happens to you, but your gum bleeding.
No, I haven't had that.
Oh, I've definitely like where I'm flossing and I know where it's just like if I've just bursted a vessel, it's just like a bunch of blood, which that happened to me before too. So that's normal.
I read that and I'm like waiting for it.
Yeah.
Like I don't want it, but.
Oh, and right now the thing that I'm currently dealing with, not my current problem, but thankfully I have like a good pregnancy, is my like growing ligament pain, I think it is, because at nighttime, I've never slept with a pregnancy pillow, and then at nighttime my hips just hurt so bad. Like I constantly have to be moving side to side, and it's just my hips hurt.
I got a pregnancy pillow like this because I already have back pain as it is, and then as soon as I can feel like my body growing, so I can feel it just stretching. So
yeah,
pregnancy pillow since like first trimester.
So you haven't had the ligament pain like the hips?
I think I have. Like I said, I've always had back problems, so I was like, it's always back here somewhere.
No matter like right, I don't even know if this is a hip, but like right by your butt, like on this side, it just hurts so bad. Do you feel like your baby kick, and how does that feel?
Yes. So I've been waiting for the kick, and then I felt like something went on, and I told one of my friends, I'm like, I thought it was a fart, but then it never came out, so I'm like, that's baby. But as weeks pass by, I can feel it more and more, to the point that one of these days, probably like 2 weeks ago, when you guys were in Cancun, Nate felt it. Like he actually put his hand there and he felt the baby.
The flutter.
And then it's mostly like at night.
Yeah.
And then recently I put music, and then it started like going crazy. And then when I'm hungry, like I told him like, hey, feed me.
Like okay, yeah. Right now I'm at the point where I can see her. Like I don't know. I'm just like,
I can't wait to see it.
Cow, like side of it just like waves, and then it's like sometimes I'm like, whoa, that hurt, because she just kicks so hard, and to the point where I'm just cuddling with David. He's not even touching my belly, but he's like, whoa, was that her? Like he can just feel, like his arm can feel her kicks, and I'm like, she's getting so strong.
I can't wait till mine is that strong, because right now it's like you have to like be patient and just feel like a little tap.
It'll be fast,
but hopefully soon we can feel the touch.
Well, if you guys want any more other questions, let us know. I mean, you guys know we're okay to be TMI and like let you guys know whatever it is that you're curious about. So just ask us any more questions, because that's all I can think of for right now.
And we're gonna do a tag, a pregnancy tag. And let me see, one more thing. If you guys want to guess if it's gonna be a boy or a girl, you can for me. And like I mentioned earlier, we have an Instagram and a Facebook
and baby registries.
And the baby registries. If you guys want to be more updated, because I know we put videos like whenever we have time, but Instagram and Facebook, I've been trying to like put stories, and
that's her. So I give her props.
And we put pictures just so you can see the process a little bit like sooner.
So we apologize for all. I feel like every video we say it, but I'm not gonna say we're gonna be more consistent, because it's hard to get a video and nowadays. I think this was a miracle. Yeah.
So do you want to show your baby bump?
Yeah. So this is 25 weeks. It's my second baby, guys. I know my belly's run huge. Can you see that, babe? This is my baby bump.
And then mine, like I said, mine is like an egg shape. Hers is like a basketball shape. This is mine. Like, I don't know if you can see it.
I don't know if we should do bare clothes or no.
No, because then they're gonna see my line.
That's a pregnancy thing.
Next time, maybe for the tag.
Oh yeah, and we want, you guys have to comment down below saying you want to see David and Nate in our baby mama dance, because we want to do a dance.
We will.
And obviously we're gonna be in it, but we want, like, I think it'll be hilarious if they're in it. So if you guys want to see that, that'd be cool.
Yes.
All right. So thank you guys for watching. Bye.